Have you ever been in a situation where you had two Pro Tools sessions that you want to join together? Maybe you had a client that had a beat emailed to them, and then y'all emailed that 2-track of the beat into the session, recorded the vocals, and recorded a smash. It was hot. And then he was like, man, I need the track out so we can do a full mix on this. And now the producer email you another Pro Tools session where the producer then already start mixing the beat, and you want to combine those sessions together. Let's talk about how we gonna do that. What up, yo? This your boy Wavy Wayne, and that's right, we talking about using import session data today to combine two sessions that may have, maybe maybe even this was a case that I had one time where, many times I should say, especially in this day and age, where you have multiple artists all working on a song and they all maybe record their different parts in different studios at different times. So you end up with multiple Pro Tools sessions that you need to combine together to get the one session so you can do that final mix, the full mix over the whole project. And even more often than that, I'll end up with two sessions, one with a beat that the producer has started mixing on, and another session that I've already recorded the vocals to the 2-track on, and then combining those. So I'm gonna show you how we can work on and use Pro Tools to combine two sessions together. But first, I need y'all to pause for the calls so I can buy some new draws. But man, check out this shirt. Wavy Wayne, you feel me? The Wayne.wav on the back, you know what I'm saying? We can say, hear the difference. You see that? Hear the difference, man. So when your client's sitting behind you in the studio, they can hear the difference in your mixes versus that other sucker they was just recording with, man. Because you've been watching Wavy Way Tips of the Day, and you cold. You dope. So let's get into it. How to use import session data, all right? So here's a session that I have. It's a session where you see, obviously, there's a 2-track going on here, and we recorded all the vocals to that 2-track. Now, in this session, there's a bunch of vocals, and you see there's a bunch of plugins and synths already being used. So I already did a lot of mixing on this record. But after that, we decided to take this record to the next level and actually have the producer send over the track outs so that we can mix that beat as well as the vocals all together, right? To get the ultimate mix on this record. So to use import session data, what you need to do is go up to the file menu, right? So you in the original session, whatever session you have, you go up to the file menu, choose import session data. And then you go and you choose the session that you want to import the session data from. So this is beyond importing audio. Import session data actually allows you to import entire tracks from another Pro Tools session, including the media. So including any audio files or video files or MIDI files that are associated with that track, but also any plug-in data, the volume settings, any automation. Everything from that Pro Tools session, from that track, can be imported over to the other session. So I'm gonna go and find that session. It's the music master section, right? And here's my import session data dialog box. Now you see, and a lot of people kind of go wrong here, but not only can you import the media, right? So we got audio media options, force to target session format. Yeah, now we want to link that to the source media. If sample rate conversion is required, let's say this new session was at 48K, maybe the producers did his session at 44.1 kilohertz, we can automatically convert the sample rate using import session data. If you need to offset the incoming tracks, maybe they starting at 2 different times, then you can do that as well. But the main thing that you need to do is make sure that you select the tracks. Now in this portion of the import session data dialog box, this is where you actually select which tracks you are going to be bringing over from that other session into your new session. Maybe you don't want them all. Maybe you just want a couple of those tracks, right? Sometimes I use this if I have like effects right? That I did. If I had a really dope effect, like maybe I made a new reverb delay sound that I really liked in one session, and I want to bring that effect track over into a new session that I'm working on, I'll use import session data, just find that one single track and import that one track over into my new session and use it like that, right? But if you just need all of them, you can simply just click and drag to select, or you can hit Command A or Control A to select all. And make sure you scroll up and down through this window if there's multiple tracks that you need, you know, to make sure you got them all selected. All right. So not only can you bring the entire tracks and they'll come in as a new track in Pro Tools, but you can also choose to import other data like the tempo and meter map, the key signature chord map, any markers and memory locations, window configurations, mic presettings. And if you see, let's look at my session, you see I'm still at the default tempo on this session, just for y'all purposes, right? Because obviously your boy Wavy Wayne know how to find the tempo. So I'm gonna make sure I click on bringing that tempo map in, so whatever tempo that the producer may have set, it'll come on over into my Pro Tools session. And what else? Boom, I'm gonna bring any markers or memory locations that they may have had, bring those into the session as well. Now it is a good idea for you to go and first open up the new session and kind of investigate and make sure that you want to bring all these tracks over, because you don't want to start bringing a problem into your session. Also, another thing that you might notice that I've done here is selected the very last track. I selected my master fader track before I did this. This is going to ensure that these new tracks that are imported are going to import after that master fader track, so I can keep account on those tracks. All right. So yeah, I think I'm ready to go ahead and do this now. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit OK. When I hit OK, Pro Tools will start to restore all those tracks and bring all of those new tracks in from the other session into this session. Right? And it's just gonna take a minute for them to load up. So we'll wait. In the meantime, go to wavywayne.com. Sheesh, it's taking a long time, man. All right, cool. So it seems like most of the tracks are uploaded now. It's just kind of rendering some of the files. All right, cool. All the images are rendered. Now that I have this, I can actually, I'm gonna move these up to the top of my session because I like my beat to be organized at the top of my session. All right. And the original 2-track beat that I have, I can either just mute that or get rid of that. And now I got the and now I got everything combined. I can actually go ahead and start mixing that whole session. So that's a quick tip for y'all. Import session data is an easy way to combine 2 or more Pro Tools sessions. Unless you import entire tracks from another session, including all of its media, and you can also import things like, you know, the tempo map, any markers and memory locations that may have been used, any chord changes. All of that good stuff can actually get imported and combine those sessions together. All right. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you can be the first one to like these videos, so you can get this knowledge first, all right? Shout out to yourself for watching this video. This your boy Wavy Wayne. Follow me on Instagram. Be dope.